Let's see in this lab how to create AWS account and organization unit and how to apply the policies to control the organization or any resource in Amazon Web Services. So let's go to Google and here we need to search for AWS account. So you'll get multiple options. So let's click on create account. So in this page, you'll have an option called create an AWS account. We need to select this option. So you should have a valid email. So once you are in this page, so you can enter the email address over here and then you can give any name which is related to the AWS account. I'm going to enter the email ID and then I'll give us some name to my account. So I defined my email ID address. So I entered the email ID as well as a name to the AWS account. So let's click on verify email address. So verification code will be sent to this particular email address. So I'm going to open the email. So as you can see, I received the verification code in my email. So I'm going to copy this and I will enter it in the AWS page. So I'll enter the verification code and I'll click on verify. So now it is saying that it's you, your email address has been successfully verified. So now we need to set up a password for our AWS account. So I'm going to enter the password. I will click on continue. So there are 5 steps involved in this. So I need to enter this particular security check code. So I'll just enter it over here. So once I enter the code, I'll click on continue. So here we need to mention the contact information. And also you can see here free tier offers. So when you create AWS, there are some services which will be free so that you can use always. So you no need to pay for that. So this is one good thing about AWS. So let's enter the full name and let's enter the phone number over here. Country and region you need to select. So I'm going to choose my region, so which is United Arab Emirates. So once you enter the details, just agree for the terms and condition and then click on continue. So it is giving an error, the account type is required. So let's click on personal because I am using it for my own purpose. So otherwise if you are creating for your organization, you need to click on business, click on continue. So in this page, we need to enter the credit card details. So this is for the verification. So here it is mentioned clearly, we will not charge for your usage below AWS free tiers. We may temporarily hold up to $1 USD. So this is just for the verification purpose. So now I am going to enter the details of my credit card and then I will click on verify and continue. So I entered the details of my credit card. I'll click on verify and continue. So now again it will ask for me to confirm my identity. So it is mentioned before you can use your AWS account, you must verify your phone number. So when you will continue, an AWS automated system will contact you for the verification. So I'll select my number once again here. So once you enter the details, click on send SMS. So you'll get a code in your mobile. So you need to enter that text over here. So I received mine, which is 6728, and then we'll click on continue. So here you need to select the support plan. One is basic support and another one is developer, which is $29 per month it will cost. Another one is business, which is $100 per month. Since I'm going to use the free tier, so I'm going to select basic support because I don't want to pay anything because I'm creating this is for the demo purpose. So now let's click on complete sign up. So as I as you can see, it is successfully created the AWS account for me. So I'm getting congratulations. Thank you for signing up. So go to the AWS management console. So let's see how it looks. So as you can see, it is redirect me to the login page where I have to select the root user. I need to use the email ID which I used to create the account. So this is my account, and then you need to enter the password. So this is the password which we have set in the earlier steps. Let's click on sign in. So it will take you inside the Amazon Web Services Management Console. So as you can see, this is the home page, and here you can search for all the services. For example, let's say you wanted to deploy any VMs, you need to search for EC2. So similarly, if you wanted to create any networking resource, you can click on VPC. So we will cover all this later, but in a nutshell, this is how you search for the services and you will deploy your workloads. So this is the brief how we are going to create the AWS account. So by default, it comes with the free tier. So if you deploy anything which costs, then it will get billed on your credit card. So make sure to check out the list of available services which is free, and then you can start using it. So here in the right side, you will see details about your account. So this is account ID, and we'll have account, organization, etc. So let's go to the account. So this is the page where you will see more details about your account. For example, account ID, account name, service provider, passwords, etc., etc., and the contact details which is related to your account. So since it is a free tier, if you go to the region, you'll see some regions are disabled and only some are enabled. Why? Because it is a free tier. That is the reason. So in the left side, we'll have so many tabs, so such as bills, payment, credits, etc. So if you wanted to check the bills of your AWS account, you can go to the bill section. So here you will get the bill of the consumption. So currently I do not have anything. That is why it is mentioning at as zero. So if you go to the payments tab, you will have all the payment dues and unapplied funds, etc., or transaction. So if you go to the credits, so sometimes AWS will give you a credits, maybe like $300, etc. So that you can utilize to practice the lab. So in such case, it will be displayed over here. So I have another account where I have my credit. So I will show that as well. So once we finish this, so let's go to the purchase order. So since I do not have any purchase order, so that's why it is blank. So if you go to the free tier, if you use any free tier based application, so then it will get displayed over here. So this is in a nutshell how AWS account looks and what are the options we have in AWS account. So since this is a new account, I do not have any data to show over here. So this is just a demo purpose I have created this account. So I'm having one more account. So we will do all the lab activities, everything in another account where we have our AWS credit. So we can use any service as far as we are not crossing that limit. So this is the account I'm going to do all the activities because we have some credit which is provided by AWS. So we will spend that credit to do our all lab exercises. So in a new subscription which we created, that is just for a demo purpose to get to know, to show how to create AWS account. So this is the view of AWS billing dashboard. So current month spending is 1.93. So if you go to bills, so you will see your bills over here. However, it won't display a bill for me now because I'm using the credit. So if you use your normal AWS account pay as you go, you can get the billing details over here. So if you go to credits, this is what I was talking about. So as you can see, so amount remaining, so I have $234 still remaining in my credit. So only I used $65 till today. So the expiry date will be 6:30 2023. So I have few more days to for this expiration. So this is a brief about AWS account, where we have covered what is AWS account and how to create a AWS account, and we went through some of the important concept of AWS billing, etc., etc.